Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video. For today's video, we'll be covering a brand new card with a bit of a lengthy name in the form of Tealmask Ogerpon EX. Ogerpon, which I'll be calling it from now on, is a basic 130 HP grass Pokemon, which with its ability can prevent and remove any special conditions from each of your Pokemon that has an energy attached. This can be any type of energy, it doesn't have to be grass, so I've seen this card used in a lot of decks just to prevent special conditions and things from annoying decks like Poison decks or Mega Blaziken EX's Burn or something like that. But that's actually not why we're using this card, and therefore we are going to be putting it into a grass deck. Because its attack, Energized Leaves, does 60 damage for just 2 grass energy, but does 120 damage so long as between the two active Pokemon there is 5 energy attached, or more. This is actually pretty good, because a lot of Pokemon that are popular right now need at least 3 energy attached to be able to use their attack. So as long as they're attacking us, we can be hitting them back for 120. Or if they only need 2 energy to use them, we can still just attach an extra energy and do 120 anyways. Of course, there are Pokemon who only need 1 energy to attack, in which case it becomes a little more difficult to load up. Honestly, it's a little difficult to get to 3 in the first place, so why don't we just make it easier on ourselves by including Superior in this deck. Superior is a bit of an older card that you might remember seeing in some Celebi decks back in the day, used for its ability, Jungle Totem, which for each grass energy attached to your grass Pokemon will provide 2 grass energy in value. If we have 1 grass energy attached to our Ogerpon EX, then we'll already be able to do our 60 damage attack. But for 2 grass energy attached to our Ogerpon, if our opponent has even 1 energy attached, which most of the time they will because they'll be wanting to attack with their active Pokemon, we can deal 120 damage to their active Pokemon. So that on its own is really good. But once we have Ogerpon loaded up, what are we going to do? Well, for that I've brought back, of course, Celebi, because what would a Superior deck be without Celebi? So, Celebi, in case you don't remember, is a basic 130 HP Grass-type Pokemon, just like Ogerpon EX, who can use its attack Powerful Bloom for 50 damage for each coin flip it lands, and of course it'll flip as many coins as it has energy attached. So, it obviously pairs really well with Superior, given that it doubles the energy that's attached to it. With only 2 energy, we can flip 4 coins for upwards of 200 damage, and of course a minimum of 0 if we hit nothing, but I mean, what are the chances of that? So both really good cards, both basics, and you may have noticed their health are both 130, so it's a little bit low. We can fix that, of course, with the brand new stadium, Starting Plains. Starting Plains will put a board-wide effect on for each basic Pokemon to have their health increased by 20 health. So we now have 150 HP for our Celebi and our Ogerpon. Additional to that, we can stack it with Leaf Cape to get 50 total HP total on our Celebi and Ogerpon, bringing them to 180 for either one of them, which is a lot, by the way, for a basic Pokemon, especially of the likes of Celebi, who can deal incredible damage. So we're bringing Celebi back like crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the full concept. We're going to be swinging with either Ogerpon or Celebi. Probably Ogerpon first if we can help it, because they can deal the smaller damage while we build up Celebi and deal huge damage when they come up. We can double their energy with Superior, making them both a lot more usable. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For supporters, we have Professor's Research, of course, Copycat. We brought 1 copy of May in case we can't manage to get our Superiors, or, goodness forbid, either of our main attackers. We've only packed 1 Celebi and 1 Ogerpon, by the way, so chances are we will be starting with Snivy a lot more than either of those 2, but that's okay. It's only 1 energy to retreat, and we have a lot of ways of getting extra energy anyways. Additional to that, we have 2 Pokeballs, 2 Rare Candies to make sure we get our Superiors, and that's it. I think this deck works surprisingly well. I think it's a lot of fun to play, too. Especially if you like coin flips, you can use Celebi again, because it's finally usable again, which is really great. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one. I hope you do too. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And that's all. Have a good one. Shoot, I should know how to read that. It's been a minute since I've brushed up on my kanji. Starting with Snivy, though, naturally. I mean, like, there are 2 Snivies in the deck, but you'd still, like, think, you know, most of the time, or I guess not most of the time, half the time, you'd get one of the 2 good basic Pokemon you have, but I feel like I start with Snivy a lot. It's kind of nuts. I don't know. Well, it's whatever. At least we have 2 Rare Candies, you know, maybe we can get our Superior nice and early. Not earlier. Well, we don't have to retreat it. But if we want to go a 1-2 line, it's probably easier to retreat it. I'll go ahead and hit with it for now at least, though. Oh, and we can get our leaf cape down. I don't know why I keep calling it grass cape. I've been doing that a lot. Anyways, we can get that down, get our Ogerpon boosted a bit. Field 20. I like this Ogerpon card a lot better, like visually, than the one you'll find in the real game. The real one, like, you really see the mask for the most part. And I just think it's nice to see Ogerpon's face. They're cute, you know? It's cool. I mean, it's good to, like, see the masks as well, just for, like, clarity on which card they're playing, but you know what I mean. It's nice to see the Pokemon as well. Anyways, we got our starting planes nice and easy. Hopefully we can get our Superior here, because that would be really great for us if we can get that early. No Superior. We do get our Celebi, though. That's good. I'd rather have that than another Snivy. I mean, there's not really a reason to retreat yet. They can't hit us with anything but this Lurantis, and that just kind of hits everyone anyways. Did my Ogerpon get damaged? Yeah, it did. Okay. Yeah, that just kind of hits everyone anyways, so I guess there's no reason to put Celebi down either then, but if they have Copycat, I'd rather they not get as much from it. Generally speaking, the way the meta is right now, you want to be even or less in cards compared to your opponent. Otherwise, they can get their deck going a lot faster than you'd want them to. Luckily, thanks to all of our ridiculous HP boosting, that Decidueye doesn't really have any advantage over us yet. We got another Snivy out of it, which I am going to put down for the sole purpose of their Decidueye now is within range to knock out my Superior when I evolve to it. Okay, cool. That's helpful, actually. I almost want to save it for next turn. Yeah, we can do that. I'm going to save it for next turn. And that's purely because I don't want their Decidueye to knock out my Superior right when I evolve it. Because it's got 110 health. I've already taken like 40 with my Snivy. So we're going to wait until next turn so we can evolve the other Snivy. Okay, so they have another Rowlet. All that really matters is that we knock out the Decidueye at some point, I think. I don't know. I mean, we just have to deal enough damage, right? And we're going to be dealing 120, then our Celebi is going to be dealing whatever it's going to be dealing. We should be fine. Especially with our Celebi coming out, it should be all good. I am kind of curious how they're going to play this. Like, they could target Celebi, they could target Ogerpon, they could knock out my Snivy. Yeah, okay, it's going to be Ogerpon. What is kind of scary about this is that we don't really have any way of defending the bench. So if they do knock out my Ogerpon, and then my Celebi doesn't knock out their Decidueye, we're pretty well cooked, but there's not really anything we can do. Okay, we got our Leaf Cape. Maybe I can leave that in my hand and Rare Candy into the other Superior. Would that get it to enough health? So it's down 40 right now. If it went up 30, no, it'd just be at 100 exactly. So that's not worthwhile. I think we just put it on Celebi, right? I don't think it does anything either way. They're not going to do, like, less than 100 damage from now on. So we'll take our 120. Hopefully next turn we can hit it for at least 50. And then we should just win. Unless they bring up another Decidueye. In which case, I guess that wouldn't really matter. We can just hit it with Ogerpon. They don't have enough energy right now anyways. Okay, now we have to hit 2 coin flips with Celebi. Still not bad. Like, we should have this. Yeah, okay, I guess. I was gonna say maybe it would have been better to put it on Superior, but yeah, no, it would only hit for 70 anyways, so that would have lost us the game, actually. Okay. I could May, but it wouldn't really do anything. Snivy's still within KO range. Okay. Oh, this is all we got. Let's see what happens. 1. Okay, good start. 2. Oh, perfect. Okay, that's all we needed. That's all we needed. Nice. I'm telling you, those two are a really good combo. Like, especially if you get Ogerpon first. It's so hard to deal with that much damage early on. Like, that's basically a Mega Blaziken, minus the burn. Either way, that was close, so good game. Alright, we have... I couldn't read that. Something Mon, though. Starting with Celebi. I prefer to start with Ogerpon and then finish with Celebi, but this is still fine. Celebi's not a bad starter. Oh. Okay, I take it back. Against Banette? Against Banette specifically? Terrible, terrible starter. Wow. That's not good at all. Oh, it's Banette and Cursula. Cool. Okay, we got our Ogerpon. So if we wanted to, we could switch out to it. Might not be a bad idea if we can get our Snivy online. Not our Snivy, our Superior. Especially... Ah, sweet. Okay, we got our Snivy. And we got our Rare Candy. Okay, we can have that by next turn, which means we can attack this Shuppet. What was I saying? Yeah, basically, if this thing evolves to Banette, it would have been a problem if we hadn't got our Snivy just then, and our Rare Candy. Because then we'd just be forced to retreat with Banette. Well, gosh, I don't like what I'm seeing either, though. What the heck? So Giratina's got 3 energy on it. What are the chances they brought X speed? Because if they brought it, I'm cooked. And if I knock out their Shuppet, I'm cooked. How am I gonna handle this? We haven't used a supporter yet, have we? No, okay, great. We'll get all our stuff down. We'll copycat. I'm hoping for a Leaf Cape or a Stadium here. It's really nice we can use both in this deck. Like, either one will work. Perfect. Okay, now we won't get knocked out unless they have red in their hand. I don't know why I said it like that. I think I was thinking of Rare Candy for some reason. Don't know why. Can also get Pokeball out. Don't have any more basics left, and we don't want to give them a better copycat. I think I do want to still play it safe for this round, though. I'm going to put my energy on Ogerpon. We get our 2 coin flips with Celebi. It could be enough to knock out Shuppet. We don't need to knock out Shuppet. We need to be ready for Giratina. That's really all that matters. So we can attack with Celebi here. Perfect. Enough to damage. Not enough to do anything crazy. So now they have to retreat still. Oh, that was rude. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. That's bad. So we lost our HP boost. Not only that, but they have the aforementioned X speed in the form of a Peculiar Plaza. Gosh, okay. I don't know what we're gonna do. We need Grass Cape or another Stadium as soon as possible. They're not even loading up their Giratina. They're just... Okay. Sure. That's fine. Well, we got our Servine. We have May. We might as well just get Superior. Especially since we have Rare Candy in our hand. It's always good to have a backup, you know? Man, I don't even want to knock out this Shuppet. And, like, retreating isn't really any better of an option. I don't think. Okay. Hear me out, okay. What if we retreat into Ogerpon? Right? Have Ogerpon knock out the Shuppet. Start loading up Celebi again, that way Celebi might have enough to knock out Giratina. I think that's my thought here. Right? Like, we need the point anyways. Like, if they're gonna have free retreat, there's no point in leaving it there. So yeah, we knew we were losing that Ogerpon. Luckily they do 20 self-damage, so even if we manage to get our HP boosting stadium next turn, it won't matter for the Giratina. Oh well, that was conveniently timed. Cool, so no more free retreat for them. For now. The HP boost is irrelevant. And if we can hit 3 heads within the next 2 turns, we should be okay. 1. Come on, give me 2. Give me 2 more. Yes! Oh my gosh. Thank you, Celebi. I knew that was the right play, because, like, Ogerpon wouldn't have been enough to knock them out. Oh my gosh, just enough. Perfect. Wow, I can't believe we got out of that situation. That was so bad for us. Oh my gosh. I was prepared to go 1 more turn thanks to that stadium, but good thing we didn't need it, right? Good game. Alright, pressed record a little late there, but looks like we're running up against a metal deck. Starting with Celebi again. Been getting a lot of Celebi starts, all of a sudden. Another Galarian Mouth? Is this the same person I faced? No, this is Magana? I don't know. Well, we got both of our heavy hitters. We got both of our Leaf Capes. And we got Copycat. Did I use Research? I must have. No! Okay, that was just a really good start then. Because now we can Copycat off of that. Get 3 more cards. There's our Snivy. There's our Rare Candy and our Superior. Oh my gosh, that was a good start. That was nuts. What do you do against this? Like, they're not going to be able to even evolve, and I'm going to knock them out next turn. Maybe. No guarantees, but, like, I could. If I hit both heads, they're done. Aw, man, what I wouldn't give for free retreat here. No. No, dude, why? How does that help you? They both knock you out in 1 hit. I was gonna say, like, what I wouldn't give for free retreat. I used to have Shaman in this deck for that purpose. Because then I'd be able to swap out to Ogerpon, deal 60 instead of 50. Like, maybe 50, maybe 100. You never know with Celebi. It could be nothing. Ogerpon just guarantees me the knockout. Why would they do that? I mean, like, good job, I guess. They hit my Ogerpon. That's something. Okay, to be fair, they couldn't have known I had Superior. But they should have known that if they were afraid of Celebi, they should be more afraid of Ogerpon, right? Look at this ridiculous hand. I've played everything. They're gonna Copycat to nothing if they Copycat. I can even play the Pokeball I got through research to make sure that they can Copycat to, like, only 1 card. And they have no energy. What do they do? Like, oh my gosh. They can't even get their defense up. Which, to be fair, I don't even think that helped them at this point. Like, they can't even use Copycat. They're gonna Copycat to 1 again next turn. Okay. They have Steel Barrier. That's still good, right? That means for all intents and purposes, they may as well have 190 health, right? That said, we still get to bring them down to, like, 70 this turn. They take 2 to retreat. Unless they have another one of those in their hand, they're gonna be in a rough situation. Oh my gosh. Servine into another Copycat, not a Copycat, a Research. Probably get Superior. No, okay. Do I even want to use that starting planes? Like, is that worth my time? Am I just gonna make it harder to knock them out? I can wait on it, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. It's not like Skarmory's gonna knock me out this turn, you know? Worst case scenario, they copycat the 2. Like, oh no. 2 cards. Okay, yeah. That was so unwinnable for them. We got the craziest start. 2 great copycats, our full setup on turn 2. I mean, like, what are they gonna do? Nothing. Yeah. I mean, setting up Ogerpon that early is really good for us. Good game. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. And if you like this video, make sure to check out this next one. Thanks, have a great day. Peace.